I take it differently. Call me if it's something serious. Don't text me nothing about something serious. Don't do it, because you will get cussed out. That is a way to get cussed out.
I should cuss you. I'm not.
We're not gonna cuss.
I can't see. I am one to use LOL in some. I feel like I try to keep everything light. If it's serious, I try to be like, hey, this is an issue. I try lately not use. But I do a lot of smiley faces too, because I feel like a lot of times the way I read stuff, it might not be the way you're gonna take it. You might take it as, oh, okay, like no attitude at all. But the way I feel like I wrote it, some days I feel like, dang, that sounds like I have an attitude, but I don't. So let me just put a smiley face, because I smile anyway. I seem to have to smile for a lot of that.
I had to stop doing that too, because I don't want folks thinking I'm playing with them. It's in real life.
If it's
like
something that's like super serious.
But okay, but how do you like just in your general conversations, like to be? I mean, maybe that's a little bit too broad, but like in those times, like when you communicate with a guy or not, like how would you prefer him to be more direct with you and how he wants, or would you like him to kind of ease you up to it? I'm pretty sure you said, y'all said if it's severe, don't indirectly communicate with me with text and then Facebook and then emailing. Like call me or try to get me to in a space where we are together. But we know those conversations are a little bit too hard to, because it's always seemed confrontational. Like if I have a problem with you, I may need to address it in person, but I know that I don't like to address things that could be so negative in another person's eyes, so I kind of like try to wait, and then I know, okay, we vibe. Okay, what was up with that other night that you did? You know, and I'm a person that I try to be direct about things, but I just know that I don't like to confront, like it to be a confrontation. And sometimes when you bring stuff to people, it seems like you're attacking them. No matter if you like, you know, there's things that we need to talk about. LOL, smiley face.
And I can't stand people like that, because I feel like nobody's attacked. That's another thing. Don't be so defensive.
But you don't know how somebody else will take it. So you have to, when we communicate, we don't think about how the other person is going to take it. We're going to think about how we want to send it. And then we reformat it afterwards, maybe after we get a response from them, we're like, oh, well. But no, this is what I want, and then it's kind of like.
For a man, I feel like, I guess because I've just always been taught, you know, men are not supposed to be sensitive and all this stuff, but they are.
But you want them to be though.
Exactly.
Well, for me, I just feel like, you know, you have to take what comes with you. Sometimes you just got to take what comes with things. And if you know that a person is not, if you know that a person is not, that does not mean, because like me, I know how I talk to people, and sometimes it may come off as me having an attitude, but I don't have an attitude. Like, people be trying to tell me I have an attitude, but I don't. That's just the way I talk. So, it's just the thing of, you have to be careful about being defensive. You don't have to be defensive about everything. Just because I send you a text message like saying, put the milk out because I'm going to make some cornbread tonight for dinner, and then you come back and say, why are you saying with an attitude? First of all, I just said put the milk out. Like, I didn't say, you know, oh my God, put the milk out, da, 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 da. Like, no, that was not what I said. You took it the wrong way, because you're so used to, I feel like people that, what's the word I'm looking for? I feel like a lot of people have different people in their lives where they don't have, I'm demanding, and I'm very, I'm gonna say powerful. But it's like the way I come off, it may come off as, okay, she is yelling at me. No, I'm not yelling. I'm talking normal.
But okay, what I want to say about that whole thing is, like, for one, it's you want them to be receptive to how you are, but you don't seem to be receptive about how they communicate. So it's like it's where you're saying they need to be like this or not be like this, but you're not saying, well, I could approach them like that if I know that this could definitely be. Because, like, if you texted me, put the milk out because I want to make some cornbread, I'm like, what's wrong with your hands? That's going to be my reply. That's going to be my reply.
Well, if I'm not home.
But okay, but when you say something like me, it's the courtesy of saying, would you mind putting out the milk, because you don't know where I'm at.
Oh my God.
I could be in the library. You saying, like, Daniel say, hey man, you at home? He'll call me and I'll be like, yeah, I'm at the house. Do you mind, you know, heat me up some pizza or something. I'm real hungry and I don't have no time.
I'm real hungry.
Like, and that's how we communicate.
Oh, that has happened.
And you know what I'm saying? Like,
That has happened.
and I'll be like, okay, cool. Ain't nothing but a couple slices of pizza. Slap them in the toaster oven. They'll be ready for you when you get there. You know what I'm saying? But everybody doesn't.
Could you
Like,
please?
If I had never met, like I had never met you, and you came off and you was like,
Do
"This is who I am. This is who I am." I'm gonna be like, okay, well I know I don't mess with them type of people because those type of people that I'm good with hanging out with. I love to deal with people like that. But it's like if you have never said, I never got that whole I'm a strong. Really, what I got when you describe yourself was men's word for females that act not so nice. But if you never had said you was a leader, you strong, you kind of direct and stuff like that, if you would have talked to me later down the line, I'm gonna be like, who you thought you were talking to? And not saying, well, Raven is this type of person. She's a little bit direct. She's, you know, this is how she interacts. And me being able to receive that, I think for me is when you have conversations with people, you understand how they like to, because like, until you reach Jessica's point, she's not gonna tell you, you know, get out of my face. She's gonna be like, you know, this whole little thing is a little stressful for me right now. Y'all a little bit less radio thing. But being who she is, she's not like the type of conversation. She don't want to like start a whole lot of nonsense. So she'll be like, okay, I'm gonna back away from that situation. When it's a little bit more conducive for me to be who I am, then I'll come and be a little bit more vocal with y'all and we can talk about it. But some right now, I'm
completely like that.
Yeah.
Put the milk out. Cause I'm like, hey.
But once you reach her threshold, she'll probably be like how y'all normally are. Like you'll probably stop stuff in the bud where she'll be like, okay, I don't like that situation, but I'm gonna wait. And then if it's something that I know is real dirty, then I'll grill somebody. You know that kind of thing.
I don't have a lot of.
wrong?
No.
Okay.
I was
I
just
don't
saying. I
take
feel
a
like
lot.
that's the sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Oh, just the with a lot of those situations, I know I can come off some days with those comments. It's like, okay, maybe you're just. I like to give people the benefit of the doubt. Like,
Go get yourself
okay,
in the
that's
food
the
court
way that you.
Go get yourself in the food court then.
That's the way you're
That's how you
coming off at me. Then maybe you're having a bad day. I don't want to automatically be like, oh, okay, so you're just being rude about this. Let me come back at you super rude, except for some days when I just come back and do that sarcasm, like, go get yourself something to eat then. So that you can, but I like to step back though before I immediately meet the man or whatever else with that, no, how about you do it yourself? I will do some days, but other days it's just like, I don't want to escalate a simple comment that I took wrong. I'll wait until it's happened multiple times, and then when there's multiple occasions, be like, look, this is a common thing. I'm gonna need us to fix this. Like, I'd rather do that.
My friends know how I am, so
That's all that matters, really.
yeah. So they know how I text. They know how. So if I say, "What you doing? You want to meet up later? We gotta talk." They know it's not anything serious. They know it's,
Kathy. You know what that means?
Chat Kathy is just like talk about stuff. Yeah, no. Okay, maybe yeah. Okay.
But yeah.
Yeah. I just want to talk about, you know, something that happened or, you know, nothing serious.
That's
But
the opposite for me. If I need to say, we need to talk, oh, you better.
no, because I'll call you. If I have to talk to you, I'm gonna call you.
But see, that's the thing too. Like a lot of people, you'll be like, so I feel a lot of people. I feel like they don't.
Get a lot of that.
No.
She got upset that I told her to project. She was like,
I feel like a lot of people, like when you say you want to call, like when you want to call them, they don't want to talk about it sometimes. So sometimes
You'll text them
it's
to
like,
make sure that
yeah,
they-
you'll text them to make sure. So that's why I have to literally set that tone because I need to talk to you, and you need to work your way to where I am so we can talk. Because
International Women's Day.
if we need to talk, and that's real life. Like, I'm not about to wait on your time because I ain't gonna want to talk about this tomorrow. We're gonna talk about it today so we can get it over with. Like, a lot of people like to hold on to stuff. and take it to the next day. I ain't got time for that. We gonna talk about it tonight.
You just you know.
Now.
See. If you were texting me and we need to talk, I don't like to text people back when they need to talk. Cause usually it's
Scared?
no, I'm not scared. Cause I'll end it. But I don't like people saying we need to
scared when
talk.
people text me that because I used to my heart used to start beating. It used to be like boom, 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 boom. Oh, they want to talk. Oh, that yeah.
My friend, she's not my friend anymore. She used to say we need to talk, and she'd be all emotional and stuff. And I don't have time for that. I'm not that kind of person. I don't like hugs. I don't like. No, don't you dare. Because you get
Your boyfriend.
She is not physical touch.
Your boyfriend.
Yes, he do.
Me and my friends hug all the time.
Baby
We
boy
might be
said-
considered.
Oh, got lower.
I love hugging.
Go to the corner.
No, you go to the corner with that one.
Yes, he does.
Girl, you better have you a hugging man.
Oh my goodness.
You need to look at this video on YouTube. It's called a husband run.
Okay.
Hilarious.
So-
Hilarious.
If you need to talk about something serious, then you need to call me. But if you're gonna talk about something that you feel that I did something wrong, you gonna take that to yourself. You talk to yourself. I'm not gonna have time for that.
Take it to the invisible person.
I got one. This is our last quote, and then we'll end the show. And if y'all want to talk afterwards, we can still chill and whatnot. But this Love Below Breakdown is a poem from Tia Sparkle Singh. Did you already say this coming?
No.
You want me to read it?
Talk about it later.
Okay. It says, "You are amazing." That's the title. As you are, stronger than you know, more beautiful than you think, worthier than you believe, more love than you can ever imagine, passionate about making a difference, fiery when protecting those you love, learning, growing, not alone, warm, giving, generous, quirky, sexy, funny, smart, flawed, whole, scared, brave, and so much more. Be strong, be confident, be you. And we'll give our shout outs. I appreciate Raven coming in. We're gonna have to get her a radio show name.
Yay.
Giselle came in, Jenna came in, of course Lola came in with her lovely outfit on.
Yes.
Gracing us with the Feel Good Friday.
Amazing.
Lola was not able to make it today. Demo for definitely providing the computer and a great insight from a male's perspective. Shout out to it was Michelle.
Yes.
She gave us some information about next week on the forum, the conversation next Wednesday. Brittany, of course, you know I love you. And who else?
That was so rushing.
That was the main
You
people.
know I love you.
With
When that
some
Russian
guests.
Brittany.
Yeah, and that's everybody that's out there is going, go to the Empowerment Summit tomorrow.
Please
conference.
go because it's gonna be amazing.
And yeah, anybody that you see that you may need to empower, woman or man,
Or if they
say
look
something
like they-
encouraging to them, uplift them, and let them know that they can still do it, and that they're here for a purpose, and that they need to just keep their head up and keep going. But other than that, y'all give y'all shout outs. Any
Again, shout out to Michelle. We appreciate you tuning in and sharing that information with us in MFC. Shout out to all of my MAP sponsors that are going to be at training at the RAC today. Be prepared.
Be prepared.
Oh yeah, it goes down. Shout out to all my friends and family. Love you guys. Shout out to my grandma. I hope you're doing well after your surgery.
Wait, she watching this sometimes? Oh.
His family likes to watch.
Yeah.
Hi, Grandma.
Hey. I ain't know. You know.
Oh my goodness.
My grandma.
Oh, shout out to Daniel's grandma. Daniel's grandma.
I watched it. I was just like, his girl watched this for real.
You got
Judging my
support
grandma.
No.
I see it on your face. You judging my grandma.
So Raven got her shout outs.
Hi, baby.
What's your baby name?
Aw.
Brian.
Aw, that is so
We're gonna send this to your page so you can see it.
Okay.
Okay.
Go watch yourself back later.
Shout out
Laugh all over.
Talk about how you got to break in. We're gonna make sure.
I tell him not him. Anything I say to anybody else, I can say to him.
Okay.
She made a disclaimer that she wasn't trying to break
You got a good man.
Yeah.
He is.
Girl, you better keep
In
him.
the parking lot.
Hold on to the house.
You better
Those are hard to find.
Because when I tell you, when you graduate, it's gonna be hard to find them.
How about your shout out though?
Okay,
Oh,
no,
spiritual.
I
bruh.
live next to a lady base. It ain't hard to find.
A good one though. You can find a lot of men, but other than the good one.
So Jenna and her shout out.
Shout out to,
Oh, I'm sorry.
shout out to all the women across the world. It's International Women's Day. Shout out to Michelle Allen for just putting together and planning this wonderful conference that's gonna happen tomorrow. I'm really excited. And shout out to everybody that's coming to speak tomorrow. And shout out to Frank for just being a wonderful host on this show. It's amazing. I need to listen more often. And shout out to all the hardworking men that are, you know, whether you're working, seeking a degree, whatever you're doing. Shout out to you.
Shout out to all the twerkers.
And
Shout out to all the
Oh,
To Lola.
strippers.
Lola.
making that money.
Your shout out.
Making the money.
Shout out to honestly all of these lovely people who are gonna be attending this women's empowerment thing tomorrow. I'm gonna need notes, you know.
Nope.
Make sure y'all
Dr. Hazelwood, yes.
She gonna be in the building. So y'all better be there. That's
well make sure y'all take lovely notes and tell me
Why you
about
at work?
this, 'cause
You
I
get no power.
gotta be at
You
work.
know, I'm gonna take
So
plenty of notes.
I'm gonna go be empowered by making this money so I can, you know, stay
Better life.
supporting myself.
Sound like a real hustler.
And so
She really did.
She
Power
hustling
by
on. Stop. We are out of her league.
my lovely Brittany over there. That's
Shout out to Brittany.
and y'all.
Gio, Laquita, everybody.
Thank you guys for
Gio.
listening.
Alright,
Peace out, homies.
Shout out to all the organizations.
straight up.
Oh my.
All of them.
All of them.
Oh my.
All the names.
All the names. Y'all want me to name a few?